If you're over 50 and you've tried recording yourself and you watched it back and went, why do I look like I'm being held hostage? Same. And here's the weird truth. That awkward feeling isn't a sign you're doing it wrong. It's a sign you're doing something new. Because here's the weird truth. Your first videos can feel the least like you right before they start feeling the most like you. In this video, I'm going to show you why your first videos feel inauthentic even if you are authentic, the 3 stages everyone goes through, and a 7-day awkward era challenge where you record daily, but you only post 2 or 3 times so you build confidence without burning out. Here's the quick truth. I still feel awkward on camera. Like I can record something, watch it back, and go, who is she? So if that's you, welcome. We're in the same club. Quick promise, by the end, you'll have a simple 7-day checklist so you don't spiral, you don't overcomplicate it, and you don't quit. Not you'll feel confident, more like you'll keep going. I'm not teaching this as an expert. I'm teaching this as someone in it, and I'm inviting you to do the next 7 days with me. So let's do a 7-day courage experiment, not to become perfect, just to stop letting awkward be the boss. Before we get into it, here are 3 things you can do today to feel more natural. On YouTube, talk to one person, not the entire internet, just one person. Use a tiny script, not a novel, just 4 lines. Do 10 reps. You don't need confidence, you need practice. Keep watching because I'm going to show you the exact 4-line script and the 7-day plan. I'm Kathy. I'm 55. I have no tech background, no fancy setup. I'm not a YouTube expert. I'm your proof because I'm still in it. I still feel awkward. I still second guess myself. I'm just learning how to not let that stop me. And if you've been thinking, maybe it's too late for me, stick around because that thought is exactly why I made this video. And I'm telling you, awkward doesn't mean inauthentic. Awkward means you're learning a new skill in public. That's all. The goal of your first videos is not to be yourself. The goal is to find yourself on camera. Stay with me because I'll show you the 3 stages every creator goes through and which stage you're in right now. Most people think, ugh, I feel weird on camera. I must be doing it wrong. But what actually is happening is this. When you hit record, your brain goes into performance mode and it tries to protect you. So it either makes you stiff or too polished, or you start to feel and talk like a customer service robot. That's not you being fake. That's you being uncomfortable. And comfort doesn't show up first. Skill shows up first. Then comfort catches up. Confident is not the starting point. Reps are the starting point. You don't wait until you feel yourself. You do enough videos that yourself finally shows up. Because right now, you're trying to do 2 things at once. Learn a new skill and feel emotionally safe while doing it. And for most of us, especially over 50, that's a tall order. So we're going to make it smaller. Here are the 3 stages of finding your voice on YouTube. Stage 1 is what I call the weird stage. You feel stiff. You overthink your face. Your hands don't know what to do. You're like, is this how I look when I talk? Yeah. Stage 2 is the wobbly stage. You start getting moments that feel real, and then you watch it back and you cringe, and then you delete it. This stage is where most people quit. Now, stage 3 is the, oh, there I am stage. Your voice kind of relaxes, your timing improves, you start sounding like you. Not because you found confidence, but because your brain learned, okay, we're safe. We've done this before. If you're in stage 1 or 2, you're right on schedule. And just so you know, sometimes I'm still in stage 2. I still have days where I overthink everything. The difference now is I don't let that be the reason that I stop. Here's the part most people miss. If you keep trying to fix the awkwardness, you accidentally make it worse. So I'm going to give you a 7-day plan that makes you better without forcing you to be someone you're not. Okay, day 1, pick your one person. Before you record, picture one person. Maybe your sister, your friend, a coworker, someone you like, someone you'd actually help, and say this out loud. I'm making this for you. That one sentence will instantly soften your voice. Day 2 is use the 4-line script. Copy and paste. Here's your script. Save it. Use it for your first 10 videos. If you're over 50 and you feel blank, you're not alone. Here's what I wish someone told me. Give the 1 to 2 main points. If you want, comment blank, and I'll help you with the next step. That's it. That's your training wheels. Day 3, record a 30-second practice video, not for posting, just practice. And here's the rule. No re-recording. One take, done. You're training your nervous system, not auditioning for a movie. Day 4, keep it messy, but improve one thing. Only pick one improvement. Maybe it's better lighting or louder audio, shorter sentences, slower pace. Look at the camera lens more. Not 5 things, one thing. Day 5, post a tiny helpful video. This is your first public rep. Not my life story, not my perfect niche, just something helpful and specific. Here's examples. 3 prompts I used as a beginner, or what I wish I knew before my first upload. How I stopped overthinking my videos. Day 6, the cringe flip. This day is important when you feel embarrassed. When you feel embarrassed, your brain says, stop, danger. But YouTube isn't danger, it's discomfort. So we do this. Write down one sentence. This feels awkward because I'm learning, not because I'm fake. Then post anyway. Day 7, make your you list. This is how you stay authentic without forcing it. Write down words you actually use, things you genuinely care about, what you won't pretend to be, what kind of creator you want to become. This becomes your voice guide. Here's why this plan works. Because the inauthentic feeling is usually not dishonesty, it's newness. You're building a new skill, talking to a camera, structuring ideas, being seen, and your personality doesn't disappear. It shows up more clearly once the fear calms down. Yes, your first videos might not be great. Yes, you might cringe, and you might feel like you're trying to be a YouTuber, but that's not failure. That's training. And if you're over 50, there's a special trap. You're used to being competent. So being a beginner feels extra annoying, but you're not too late. You're just early in the reps. If you want, I'll give you a very simple challenge. Post one video this week that's under 60 seconds. Use that 4-line script. No perfection. And then come back and tell me what happens. Now, I want to ask you something. What part of YouTube makes you feel the most not like yourself? Is it hearing your voice, seeing your face, not knowing what to say, feeling judged? Drop it in the comments. And if you want, comment awkward and I'll reply with a copy and paste prompt that helps you write your next video in your voice. Because you're not trying to become someone else. You're building a skill you authentically want. And that's why it feels weird at first. Remember, creativity isn't a gift reserved for a few. It's a muscle anyone can strengthen. The magic begins when we stop doubting and start experimenting.